Have you ever longed for silence, but been afraid of what you'd hear in it? In a world that never stops shouting, opinions flying, noise everywhere, you start to wonder if anyone ever truly listens. You try to be faithful. You stay quiet when you could scream. You obey without applause. But is God really watching? Is he even near? Yes, he is. But sometimes the loudest answers come wrapped in stillness. Sometimes what feels like divine silence is actually sacred preparation. Right now, in this very moment, pause everything. Don't scroll. Don't run. Let it all go quiet, just for a breath. Forget what you were supposed to be doing. Forget the pressure, the timeline, the fear of falling behind. This moment is not an accident. It's an invitation to return to the one voice that was never competing for volume, only your attention, the voice of your Father. So close your eyes, take a deep breath, slow down, let your soul be still again. Father, I'm here, and I'm not here to perform. I'm not here to recite a perfect prayer or prove anything. I'm here to be with you, really with you, like a child curled up beside their father. No rush, no pressure, no need to impress, just presence. I can see it, Lord. In my mind, I see you. Maybe we're sitting on a porch as the sun sets, the light fading slow. Maybe there's a fire crackling nearby. Maybe it's just a quiet room, no phones, no pressure, just you and me, just love, just stillness. And right now, that's enough. Sit with me, God, not because I deserve it, not because I've done everything right, but because I need you more than ever. I don't have the answers. I've tried to figure things out on my own. I've made my plans, set my goals, convinced myself I knew what was best. But the truth, I'm tired, I'm lost, and I'm quietly aching for direction. Would you guide me? When the path splits in two, will you tell me which way to walk? When I'm confused and uncertain, will you speak clarity into the fog? I don't want to guess anymore. I want to be led, truly led, by you. Your word says, I will instruct you and teach you in the way you should go. I will counsel you with my loving eye on you. That's Psalm 32:8, and I'm holding on to that today like a lifeline. Teach me, Father. Train my heart. There's so much I still don't know, so many mistakes I've made, so much growing still to do. But you are patient, you are wise, and you never stop teaching. So use everything, your word, the people you placed around me, the quiet moments, the chaos, the peace, even the pain. Let every day become a classroom. I want to be the kind of student who notices the lesson, even in the stillness. I trust you, Lord, even when it's quiet, even when it's slow, even when the answers don't come wrapped in lightning. I trust that you are here and that you are enough. And maybe that's what you wanted me to remember all along. Have you ever wondered if the silence in your life is actually God shaping you for something greater? You ask him to open your eyes, your ears, your heart, and he hears you. But his answer doesn't always come fast or loud. Sometimes it comes in quiet correction, in long seasons of waiting, in the mirror moments where you finally admit, I don't want to miss what you're trying to teach me, Lord. Please don't let me miss it. You cry out, Father, show me what I can do better. I know I'm not perfect. And he listens, not to condemn you, but to refine you. Like he did with Moses, alone in the wilderness for 40 years before stepping into his purpose. Or David, hiding in caves, shaped not by the throne, but by the waiting. God doesn't waste delay. He uses it to deepen you. So you ask honestly, if there's something I should be doing that I'm not, show me. Not out of guilt, but out of hunger. If I'm holding on to something I need to release, tell me. Because you don't want to keep walking in the wrong direction simply because it's familiar. You don't want to miss your mission by staying stuck in what's comfortable. You whisper through the tears, if there's a better way to love, a better way to live, a better way to be, show me. And heaven leans in, not to scold you, but to shape you. It takes courage to say, Lord, show me where I'm wrong. It's hard to admit you veered off course, harder still to accept correction. But then you remember Joseph, betrayed, forgotten in a prison cell, not because he was disqualified, but because God was preparing him to handle a palace. Preparation doesn't always feel like promotion until it is. You begin to trust that when God corrects you, it's not to embarrass you, it's to elevate you. He doesn't expose your weakness to break you. He reveals it so he can build you. Proverbs 3 says, don't despise the Lord's discipline, because the Lord disciplines those he loves. That means you're loved, deeply, chosen, corrected not for shame, but for shaping. So you stop running from his correction and start running toward it. Why? Because you know it's working something sacred in you. And then that deeper question rises again. Father, why am I here? What's my real purpose? It's not just about surviving another day. You were designed, not by accident, but with intentionality. Like Abraham, called out of everything familiar into the unknown, one step at a time. Like Jesus, quiet for 30 years before 3 years of earth-shaking purpose. God doesn't reveal everything all at once, because he's more concerned with who you're becoming than how fast you arrive. So you pray, reveal it to me, Lord. Even if it's just piece by piece, I'll follow. You don't want to drift through life. You want to wake up every morning knowing you're walking in destiny, that your pain has purpose, that your silence is not abandonment, it's alignment, that the refining isn't punishment, it's preparation. And as you sit in that sacred stillness, you ask one more time, Lord, show me the things that aren't good for me, the things I hold on to that only hold me back, the people, the patterns, the pain I've learned to live with. Help me release what was never meant to remain. Because you're not here just to exist. You're here to live on purpose. Have you ever felt like something inside you was slowly pulling you down and you couldn't even name it? Some of the most dangerous thoughts are the quiet ones, the ones that defeat you in silence, the ones that blend in, feel harmless, even comfortable, until you realize they've been working against you all along. So you whisper, Father, open my eyes, show me what I need to let go of. Because not everything soft is safe. Not every voice in your life is meant to stay. And sometimes the things that feel familiar are the very things holding you back from the life God is trying to build in you. You begin to pray, help me recognize what's toxic, even when it's dressed up in routine. Give me the courage to walk away, even when it's hard, even when it's lonely. Abraham had to leave his home to discover his promise. Moses had to walk the desert in silence before he ever saw a burning bush. Joseph had to endure prison before Pharaoh's palace. And David? He was anointed as king, but sent right back to tend sheep, and then ran for his life before he ever wore the crown. God uses separation to create elevation. Isolation isn't always punishment. Sometimes it's protection. Sometimes it's preparation. So you ask again, Father, give me discernment. Help me know what builds me and what tears me down. Help me make the hard choices. You're not just trying to survive, you want to grow. You want to be better than yesterday, kinder, more loving, stronger in faith. You want people to see something different in you, something that points back to God. Lord, you whisper, show me how to be a better friend, a better listener, a better servant. I don't want to stay the same. Keep stretching me, keep shaping me. Even Jesus, God in the flesh, knelt to wash the feet of others. He didn't demand greatness. He displayed it through humility, through service, through love. And now you want to live that way too. So you pray, teach me to be grateful, not just for the big things, but the tiny ones I overlook. Let me say thank you more often, for the roof over my head, for breath in my lungs, for the people I love, for one more sunrise. Because gratitude changes everything. When you focus on what you have, not what you lack, your spirit softens, your joy grows, your soul breathes again. And yet there's one more thing your heart aches to learn: patience. God, I want things now. I want answers now. I want change now. But you don't rush. You're not late. You're not early. You're perfect. So you ask him to teach you how to wait well, not just to survive the waiting, but to be strengthened in it. Because Isaiah 40:31 promises, those who wait on the Lord will renew their strength. They will run and not grow weary. They will walk and not faint. Waiting doesn't weaken you. It strengthens you. And through it all, you ask one more thing, perhaps the hardest of all. Lord, teach me humility. Keep me grounded. Don't let pride sneak in. Don't let comparison poison my joy. You don't want success to inflate you. You want grace to shape you. You want to lift others instead of competing with them. You want to serve instead of being served. Because at the end of the day, you know the truth. You are nothing without him. And that's exactly where your strength begins. Have you ever felt like you're behind in life? Like everyone else got a head start, but you're still waiting for something to fall into place? If so, listen closely. You are not behind. You are not forgotten. You are right where you're meant to be for this moment, learning, growing, becoming. And maybe that's exactly what God is doing right now, not delaying you, but shaping you. So you breathe in slowly and whisper from your heart, Lord, humility is beautiful, and I want it woven into every part of me. Not as something I wear to impress others, but as something that flows naturally from knowing who I am and whose I am. A quiet strength, a deep knowing, a steady heart. Teach me to be content, you say, not passive, not giving up on growth, but deeply at peace with the present moment, with where I am, with what I have, with who I am becoming. You're not asking to settle, you're asking to stop striving, to stop chasing the next thing, and learn how to love this place, this season, this breath. Because joy doesn't always wait at the finish line. Sometimes it's hidden in the pause. Paul said, I have learned to be content whatever the circumstances. And if he had to learn it, that means it's not instant. It's a journey. So you ask, teach me, Lord. I want to learn that kind of contentment, the kind that doesn't flinch when the winds change, the kind that rests in you. And happiness? You don't want the kind that depends on sunny days or perfect outcomes. You want the kind that dances in the rain, that smiles in the storm, that wakes up and says, even if nothing changes today, I still choose joy. The kind of joy that doesn't come from what you have, but from who holds you. You whisper, "Teach me how to laugh when life is uncertain. Teach me to find beauty in the ordinary. Help me notice the sacred tucked into everyday moments." Then comes the heavy part, the part most people avoid. "Lord, teach me to be stress-free." Because you carry more than you should. Quiet worries, pressures you never speak out loud, silent expectations that suffocate joy. So you let go. Slowly, honestly, intentionally. Take the pressure, Father. Take the overthinking, the anxiety, the weight. It's too much for me, but never too much for you. You want to live light, to breathe easy, to walk in peace instead of panic, to sleep without racing thoughts, to move through the day knowing heaven's got your back and your soul leans in closer. Lord, there's still so much I want you to teach me. Teach me to forgive even when it hurts. Teach me to love even when it's hard. Teach me to listen, to give, to pray, to hope, to trust fully. I want to live like you. I want to look like you. You are his student, not for a season, but for life. And as the prayer softens, you close your eyes and say, "Thank you for meeting me here again. Not rushing me, not scolding me, just being with me. A good father, a near father, a quiet presence when everything else is loud. These moments, just you and him, change everything. And you whisper gently, 'I'll be back tomorrow,' and the day after that, and the day after that. Because I never want to stop learning from you. I never want to stop growing. I never want to stop sitting with you." You smile softly and say one last thing. "You are the best father I could ever have. And I'm so, so grateful that I get to call you mine. In Jesus' precious name, amen."